Hi, this is a very short tutorial on how to run a regression analysis in Excel. Excel makes our lives a lot easier because we don't have to actually do the math. In fact, I wouldn't even know how to do a regression analysis without Excel. So don't feel bad if you don't have the wherewithal to do pages of math. It's fine. As you can see here, I took some gradebook data, and not from this class, um, not from any class I teach actually. And I anonymized the data, which is very important when you do studies. You don't want to do anything that's going to hurt anyone. And I recorded the student's grade, the number of late assignments that student has had in class so far, number of missing assignments the student has had, and the student's average test score. So what I want to find out is what is the likelihood that one of these three things or any of these three things is related to the student's grade. So what you'll do is you will click on Data, then Data Analysis, and you may need to opt into this through your Excel. And if so, let me know and I'll send you the steps to do that. It's pretty easy. So Data Analysis, and then you'll get this menu of all kinds of analysis tools, which should look pretty familiar to you by this time in the class. But the question was on regression, so that's what we'll select. So our input is our Y range. That is the thing that we want to measure, and it's already set for me here. We want to measure column B. We want the grades. What we want to measure the other variables against. So then our input range for X becomes all of these. We want a 95% confidence level, but you can change it. If you want a 0.01 alpha, you can do that, but we'll just leave it at its set, its default. You can also choose different plots and charts. For instance, we can add a normal probability plot to this rather. So then we just hit OK, and everything comes up on a new page. You can see our data is fairly normally distributed, but that's not really what we care about, so we'll just get rid of that for now. All right, now let's look to see what we've got. All right, so variable 1 from sheet 1 was late assignments. And then this was number missing assignments. And this was test score average. Okay, so first we want to look at our regression statistics. All of our R's are pretty close to 1. So that tells us that we could be looking at some dependent variables here, or a dependent variable. Let's see, it also runs in ANOVA as part of the multiple regression, but you didn't ask about that, so we'll save that for a different time. This, you should each know basically what this is, but let's look at the p-value. The p-value for the intercept is 0.06. Now, we would be looking at anything that is 0.05 and smaller. So we know that as a whole, these three items that we've measured are not significantly linked to the students' grades. P-value for number of late assignments, way over 0.05. So we know that that is not likely to be the cause of student's grade. Same with missing assignments. 0.19 is way over 0.05. So we know that number of missing assignments doesn't factor heavily into the student's grade. But what we do see is the p-value in test averages as less than 0.05. It is 0.00389, which we can say is significant to our y-intercept. So we can say that average test scores within a 95% confidence rate are related to student grades. I hope this helped. Call me with questions. I look forward to these next couple of weeks.